のその心まで霧が満ちた夜は白く音を隠して二人を飾る幕が落ち選ばれた一人のキャンディ腕の中に抱かれて別れとドアをして二人を飾るさああなたの命を捧げてねうつろな目で絶対的忠誠を誓いなさい幕は落ち選ばれた一人のキャンディ胸の中に抱かれて別れとドアを
chula no tiene un piquete, lo que ella tiene es un buen piquetón. Y no hay tiguerón, pasa nena salvaje que se le compare con ese culón. Encima rebota, me bota mi blon, más lo que quiero que mueva el chapón. Que baje de espalda, rebote en tu nalga, me trepe de encima con ese culón. Flow criminal, eso te parece de película, para arriba resulta con la crítica. Criminal, ese culo para la matricular, para ti le tatúa la mandíbula. Criminal, criminal, sube la nota contra abajo, vas a criticar. Criminal, criminal, mueve hasta abajo y ya la cosa se va a criticar. Y entonces, se me sube encima ese piquete, pom, pom, me la arriba que pa' mí como pete el pom, pom, hasta abajo vamos a reventar casete. Si no hay perreo no se mete, quiere duro, la llevo pa' lo puro. Está caliente y al frente la desayuno, he salido como fast, duro, da vueltas de campana como cinturón de judo. Por eso, más, lo que voy a enfermar, que no sé lo que me da cuando te veo pasar. Se me nubla la vista y me cuesta hasta respirar. Cuando te veo la pista, pa' me tienen que sacar. Cuando te veo la pista, pa' me tienen que sacar. Le vine pa' gente que se me manda a llamar. Flow criminal, ese te parece de película, para arriba resuelta con la crítica. Criminal, ese culo para darle matricular, modile tatúa la mandíbula. Criminal, criminal, sube la nota contra abajo, vas a criticar. Criminal, criminal, mueve hasta abajo y ya la cosa se va a criticar. Empatado, hoy quiero toda la cata, subiéndole la nota como rica pan, patado, hoy quiero toda la cata, metiendo la colita pa' que bandi que se trata. Dale, zoom, que te rebuena, le vine a dejar marca como un tatuaje de nena, nena pide, ella me cena, yo le voy a dar pa' afuera, se la llena humo, bebé, con patín como es, sube la nota arriba, tu patín dura ser, y tú estás más tan dura que yo pierdo la cordura, y si viene con tu amiga, pues le damos la tres, le damos la tres, le damos la flow, criminal, ese te parece de película, al priva resulta con la crítica, criminal, ese culo para darle matricular, dile tatúa la mandíbula, criminal, criminal, sube la nota contra abajo, vas a brillar, criminal, criminal, mueve hasta abajo y ya la cosa se va a criticar. Como caseta, la pasa loca, oye, de Canarias, Argentina, che. Esa tía la más chula no tiene un piquete, lo que ella tiene es un buen piquetón. Y no hay tiguerón, pasa nena salvaje que se le compare con ese culón. Encima rebota, me bota mi blon, más lo que quiero que mueva el chapón. Que baje de espalda, rebote en tu nalga, me trepe de encima con ese culón. Flow criminal, ese te parece de película, para arriba resuelta con la crítica. Criminal, ese culo para darle matricular, más le tatúa la mandíbula. Criminal, criminal, súbele la nota al contra abajo, vas a brillar. Criminal, criminal, mueve hasta abajo y ya la cosa se va a criticar. Y entonces, se me sube encima ese piquete, pom, pom, me la arriba que pa' mí como pete el pom, pom, hasta abajo vamos a reventar casete. Si no hay perreo no se mete, quiere duro, la llevo pa' lo oscuro. Está caliente y al frente la desayuno, he salido como flash, duro, da vueltas de campana como cinturón de judo. Por eso, más, creo que voy a enfermar, que no sé lo que me da cuando te veo pasar. Se me nubla la vista y me cuesta hasta respirar. Cuando te veo la pista, pa' me tienen que sacar. Cuando te veo la pista, pa' me tienen que sacar. Me vine pa' Argentina, el visa me manda a llamar. Flow criminal, ese te parece de película, para arriba resuelta con la crítica. Criminal, ese culo para darle matricular, modile tatúa la mandíbula. Criminal, criminal, súbele la nota contra abajo, vas a brillar. Criminal, criminal, lo muevo hasta abajo y ya la cosa se va a criticar. Empatado, hoy quiero estar la cata, subiéndole la nota como África pan, patá, hoy quiero estar la cata, metiendo la colita pa' que van de que se trata. Dale, zoom, que te rebuena, le vine a dejar marca como un tatuaje de nena, nena pide, ella me cena, yo le voy a dar pum, pa' afuera, se la llena humo, bebé, con patín como es, sube la nota arriba, tu patín dura ser, y tú estás tan dura que yo pierdo la cordura, y si viene con tu amiga, pues le damos la tres, le damos la tres, le damos la flow. Criminal, ese te parece de película, para arriba resulta con la crítica. Criminal, ese culo para darle matricular, modile tatúa la mandíbula. Criminal, criminal, súbele la nota contra abajo, vas a brillar. Criminal, criminal, mueve hasta abajo y ya la cosa se va a criticar. Como caseta, la pasa loca, oye, de Canarias, Argentina, che. Esa tía la más chula no tiene un piquete, lo que ella tiene es un buen piquetón. Y no hay tiguerón, pasa nena salvaje que se le compare con ese culón. Encima rebota, me bota mi blon, más lo que quiero que mueva el chapón. Que baje de espalda, rebote en tu nalga, me trepe de encima con ese culón. Flow criminal, ese te parece de película, para arriba resuelta con la crítica. Criminal, ese culo para darle matricular, más le tatúa la mandíbula. Criminal, criminal, súbele la nota al contra abajo, vas a brillar. Criminal, criminal, mueve hasta abajo y ya la cosa se va a criticar. Se me sube encima ese piquete pom, me la arriba que pa' mí como vete el pom pom. Hasta abajo vamos a reventar casete. Si no hay perreo no se mete. Quiere duro, la llevo pa' lo oscuro. Está caliente y al dente la desayuno. Esa lady como duro, da vueltas de campana como cinturón de judo. Por eso más, creo que voy a enfermar. Es que no sé lo que me da cuando te veo pasar. Se me nubla la vista y me cuesta hasta respirar. Cuando te veo la pista pa' me tienen que sacar. Cuando te veo la pista pa' me tienen que sacar. Me vine pa' Argentina, el visa me manda a llamar. Flow criminal, ese te parece de película. Para arriba resuelta con la crítica. Criminal, ese culo pa' darle matricular. Mordirle tatu a la mandíbula. Criminal, súbele la nota con trabajo para criticar. Criminal, lo muevo hasta abajo y a la cosa se va a criticar. Empatá, hoy quiero estar la cata. Subiéndole la nota como África pam, patá. Hoy quiero estar la cata. Meneando la colita pa' que vean de qué se trata. Dale, zoom, que te re buena. Le vine a dejar marca como un tatuaje de henna. Nena pide, ella me cena. Yo le voy a dar pum pa' afuera. Se la llena humo, bebé, con patín como es. Sube la nota arriba, tu patín duracel. Y tu dama está tan dura que yo pierdo la cordura. Y si viene con tu amiga, pues le damos la tres. Le damos la tres. Le damos la flow. Criminal, ese te parece de película. Para arriba resulta con la crítica. Criminal, ese culo para darle matricular. Mordirle tatu a la mandíbula. Criminal, súbele la nota con trabajo para brillar. Criminal, lo muevo hasta abajo y a la cosa se va a gritar.
すよ涙に沈む青い星で一人思い出たちは泡となって消えるけどでも僕は覚えてる涙が輝く時を忘れず take it back.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, Discord is killing me, but I'm finally back. We are in No Mod 4, it's our next pick. By Peru. I have no idea why they pick it, but honestly, every is quite for them to handle. So we see how they work on this pick. I feel like Singapore's gonna do a lot better in this pick. In terms of score, especially GT was fantastic at these type of maps. In go right now. Still on the FC, so does the Funk. The Funk also played in IGTS this year, and he got top to one of the two main. He won IGTS this year, and he's the main player for the Singaporean team. So he definitely played some really strong scores, especially on no mod maps. He's fantastic on them, especially gimmick. Look at him go 99.59%, matching GT right now with 99.7.8. But on the other side, Sub Osu, formerly known as Sub Osu, Dinky is also on the 99.46. He's also quite a good gimmick player and also a hidden player in general. But Pachikin for now is not handling as well as the rest of the players on the board. 37 100s already and 14 misses. Despite that doesn't look that much, but due to the map having a lot of slider, there are a lot of free points in terms of combos, and that's why its score looks a lot lower than others. Like you get this session, players are gaining so much score, and double bricks from Peru, and that's basically seals the deal. It's not looking too hot for their pick, and the gimmick pick having 100,000 points difference is quite huge, honestly. A miss from the Funk is gonna be slowing things up for Singapore, but GT right now is still FC with 4 100s, gaming through this pick like we expected. Very strong player. That slider there, you can only hit 25 ticks, you cannot hit more. That's how the slider tick works. Now we're back to another gimmick session, barline gimmick session with Dawn finishes. Vachigan's gonna be the first person. An FC with GT 10 100s. Fantastic play from him. 29 100s from Dinky. 4 misses on the on that rough session. So does the Funk, both players missing on the first same thing. Patching it, they're finding quite a number of struggles. He did try his best though. Yeah, so you're getting 878k. Not too shabby, but definitely not enough against a strong gimmick team like Singapore. And that's going to be the next pick from Singapore. Honestly, you can just pick anything from this pool outside of No Mod 1 and No Mod 3, I would say. Even No Mod 3 would be quite a good pick for Singapore also, as they have really good speed players. If they are trying hard, I would suggest both Hard Rock pools, or both Hard Rock picks and 3 Mod 1 definitely. If they just want to have fun, I guess they can probably pick something else. Especially a No Mod pool if they want to be nice against Peru. But the Hard Rock pool is the pool that they definitely will find a lot of struggles from the other team. Especially Peru. I would say both players are decent at one mod. Patrikin is more like a Hard Rock player and he cannot play hidden. And then Sub Ozu or Dinky is also more like a hidden player, not a Hard Rock player. So if both of those players are being forced to play the same mod, usually they don't have the best outcome. But honestly, props to Peru for making this stage. I mean, there's definitely some like special issues that happen throughout them, but they still try the best. They did take 3 points off Hong Kong, which I would say is definitely a very good achievement, I would say. Are we ready for the next pick from Singapore? They still haven't selected yet. Are they gonna go for No Mod 2, or are they gonna go for No Mod picks? It's going to be the Funk and GT again, I'm assuming. Both of these players are usually in for the tech maps for each team. Well, GT is basically in for everything outside of speed. He's just good enough for almost every skill set. And Peru players, Pachikin and Denki, they also have their third player, but he doesn't really play that many maps. And we're going to be starting on No Mod 2. Flyhala. This map is made by Tatsuki Nano 12. Yes, this guy makes a lot of gimmick techy maps, like this map. Most of them are quite fun to play, let's see. Unlike last week though, this week's one is a lot more art friendly. Last week is more like a rolling map, honestly. This map though, a lot more friendly maps, like a lot of DDBK patterns, which Auting players definitely have a more fun time on, but both Peru players are already not having a fun time. At the start of the map, already multiple tricks from both of those players. Still 400 from the Funk, 7 from the Funk now, 10, 11 from Denta, and GT is actually swapping out to let Denta play on this map. But you can see this boost difficulty is definitely damaging Peru a lot in this case. You can see many misses from their team. It's just unfortunate for them. Another mono miss from Pachikin there. Still, not that big of a difference, honestly, from both teams. Despite there's a lot of misses from Peru, it's only 100,000 points difference still. But it's gonna grow as soon as both players from Singapore hits their combo mark, and still growing. A miss from Denta is gonna slow things down for the Singaporean team, but the Funk still FCing with 14-100s. It's proving that he's a tech player in this case. Does drop quite a bit 100 as I mentioned, still not too much of a big deal, as both Peru players is still building back up their combo. Pachikin slowly builds back up to 300. He still needs his teammate to hold on, as Dinky finds another misses on his case. These finishes are very tricky for them to handle. And even the reading, it seems like the reading is even struggling. Him, another miss from Dinky there. Scoring a lead to 130,000 points difference. It's uncatchable for Peru. Unless we find multiple tricks from Singapore, but it's not from them. Pachikin is gonna be finding another misses over there. No eyes are on the Funk. Can he FC the map? 31,100 still. Ventus still holding on the A rank. He's slowly closing in, and he even hit the finishers and final nail in the coffin as the 1-6 claims both Peru players. And now the Funk with an FC of 31,100s on this map, 955k. You can see this map pool's maps are definitely a lot harder. We see a lot less FCs or even high 98%. And yeah, this is just quite a one-sided map. And they're just gonna pick the last speed map, number 3, as expected from Peru. And it looks like both Joseph and Ark expected that being picked and instantly joins in the lobby. We are on to Lilith. Possibly the final pick from the match. It's not looking like Peru can handle this pool very well, but speed, I would say, is no more speed especially, is their biggest strong point so far shown in the entire tournament, and actually getting only, I do believe, 6 100s combined in last week's No More 3. So this is the map that Peru can play. Peru is in to grab a pawn, shot pawn of Singapore with that very background, despite it's on the VTubers on OD 6.5, a map by MWolf, as some of you guys may have actually seen this map before, because this map is played in TWC. It was a custom map in Taiko World Cup before, also map by MWolf of course. There's a lot of finishers in this map, and also BPM doing 270, so the finishers in this are actually quite tricky. I think he's struggling quite a bit on last map's finisher. He might find some hard time on this one, as this week's map pool is just a lot harder in general. So hopefully Dinky can at least keep up a show and take a point off Singapore. And it seems like Joseph's gonna be swapping out as well and let GT play. This is not an expected map to let GT play, but I guess they just want to have fun. I guess GT is gonna give a try on the speed map. We'll see how he does. It's not his main skill set though, but doesn't mean that he cannot play. Bro kinda can play everything once he focuses on it, so we do see him starting out quite strong with a 1-100, so there's Arc Rotator. You can see Arc is already single tapping. It's what we mention Arc all the time, he just single taps, and he loves single tapping. He's the only person who is single. Actually no, Dinky's also single tapping. Cross tapping from Pachikin as well, and GT is the only person who is opting in his entire room. So all speed players showing up. Help still haven't came yet. So far it's only the easy parts, but already the first miss from Pachikin on the finishers. That's the hardest part of the map. I'm not surprised that part does claim a combo, but there's gonna be more tricky finishers as soon as this map goes on. GT does find a mess to trade him back though. Peru is closing in the gap. It's only a 20,000 points difference, but both Peru players need to hold on their accuracy. You can see the accuracy is not having the best time for now. Still doing quite a good job in that case, it's just not enough to beat both Singaporean players. But those misses from GT, once again from him, It's gonna close down the gap as Pachikin is actually making back to combo cap. 400 combo now. It's both sweet player from Peru. Closing in the gap. GT misses again. This is what I said. It's not his main skill set. He's just here for fun. But he might give a point just for that. Especially of Peru's stronger skill set. And then closing in another finisher session. This time Pachikin cannot miss on any of them. You can see he's decided to single tap those finishers and is losing some points. You can see his score is even lower than GT despite GT having 8 more misses. It's all from the finishers. So the finishers is actually troubling Peru's taking this point. It's all the difference right now. It's slowly recovering a miss from GT. GT misses are not that mattering due to Pachikin just not hitting finishers. We're slowly into the ending of the map. Arc with a 500 FCs, proving that he's a speed player, of course. He's gonna take this point. Singapore gonna close out the gate. The last spin, GT didn't even try to spin it. That's going to be the last map. GG, well played to both of these teams. Yeah, it's all the finisher difference. It just Pachikin did not hit any finishers, and that makes a huge difference for this match. GG well played to both of these teams. Think he did a great job. Getting over a million score on this is quite impressive. 29 100s after all. But Pachikin 31 100s, very good, very nice accuracy, but did not hit any finishers. Definitely make their chance winning on this map slimmer. And Arc Potatoes 500 play can seal the deal for this map, and that's going to be Singapore advancing in the loser bracket. And sadly, Peru will be leaving in the tournament as they are actually in the loser bracket. They lose 6-3 against Hong Kong last week, and Singapore lose 5-1 against China at the round 16 week. So they face, and that's going to be Singapore advancing and actually showing even stronger than their seeding performance. I would say it's kind of expected, especially giving their players, at least they are quite well known in the rank range. So not surprised that they were going to make it far, but they're going to have another tough battle tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to be Chile versus they're gonna face a winner between Chile and Poland A, and I would say those two teams are definitely one of the potential top 3 teams. Even maybe you can't say that for Chile, but Poland is definitely one of the teams that I think we have our eye on since the start of the tournament, having quite a few number of strong players, and that's going to be story for tomorrow. And you can see in the loser bracket for now, repeat the matches for today. Hong Kong lose 6-1 against South Korea, so now they're in the loser bracket, and they'll be waiting for either Germany A, Norway, or Canada B to face them in the loser bracket. So on the other side, we got Singapore, Chile A, and Poland A. And not that many matches today, but we're gonna not many matches happen today yet, but we're gonna keep them more coming soon. Next match is gonna be Chile A versus Poland at 19 UTC, so it's gonna be at least 3 hours from now on. So you can definitely have some break, maybe take a nap, and come back at around 19 UTC, 3 hours later. So don't go anywhere when that time comes. And once again, comes in at twitch.tv/OshuTaiko Live when it's 19 UTC. And that's for all from us. Once again, thanks for streaming Trooper, and he has been the one carrying the streams throughout many weeks, and it's gonna be him today as well for the morning matches. It's quite early for him, so definitely give some props to Trooper for deciding to stream many matches for this tournament. And that's going to be all from us, and see you guys at 3 hours later. Take care. Oh, it's 17. I'm being stupid. It's 1 hour later. I am being stupid. Okay, once again, it's not gonna be that long for a break, but we can see you guys in an hour. Sorry, I am trolling. I'm gonna see you guys over there. Alright, goodbye.